Hi, I'm Coach Beth Fisher, founder of the Betrayal Trauma Healing Method. I'm going to answer a question that came in, and this question is about marriage counseling. A betrayed wife had written in and wanted to know why she felt more traumatized after her marriage counseling sessions than before. So I thought, this is a great topic because it's a common one. In the betrayal world, when we find out that there's been a betrayal, one of the first things that we do is go to marriage counseling. Well, this isn't a marriage issue, and that's why marriage counseling is not going to be the answer. You can learn some great tips with a marriage counselor, but it's not going to solve the core problems, all right? So, marriage counseling, first of all, assumes that there's an issue within the marriage. And I'm here to tell you it is not. There is not the issue, whatever issues there were in the marriage are not the root cause of somebody betraying their partner. It's way, way, way deeper than that. And when we just go to traditional marriage counseling, unfortunately, they stay stuck in the surface. Oh, there must be an issue in the marriage. Let's talk about communication. Let's talk about conflict resolution. Let's talk about common goal setting. No, 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 no. There's a time and a place for that, but not right now. In order to truly heal after betrayal, each person needs to do their own individual healing. That's the only way we're going to get through this. And each person doing their own individual healing is what is going to bring each of those people together at some point, and then they're going to build a new marriage on the other side. We're not fixing, we're not rebuilding, we're not piecing together, we're not trying to recreate the old marriage. Ladies and gentlemen, that marriage is done. It's gone, it's over. We don't want that back. I don't want couples thinking that they're going to go back to what they had before. What they had before didn't work. For whatever the reasons are, doesn't matter, but it didn't work. So, what we need to do is heal each person individually so that each person transforms their own life individually. Then you can bring those two people together, and now they can create a new relationship on the other side. That's the path forward. Marriage counseling focuses on the marriage, but this is, again, not a marital issue. The unfaithful partner, first of all, needs to understand betrayal trauma. That's not happening in marriage counseling. Very few marriage counselors even understand the depth of pain that betrayal brings a betrayed partner. Unless you've actually gone through it, you have no idea what it's like to be a betrayed partner. So, a betrayed partner sitting with a marriage counselor that has never gone through betrayal is going to have to explain things, explain ruminating thoughts and looping and trickle truth and D days and triggers. They're going to have to explain all of that. When you meet with somebody who's gone through betrayal, there's already a bond before the first word is even said. I have gone through everything that one of my clients has been through. My coaches have been through everything that our clients have gone through. No explanation needed. We know what it's like to spend 3 days not sleeping, staring into electronic devices, trying to piece together a past that we didn't know existed. How is anybody going to work with a betrayed partner who doesn't know what that feels like? So the betrayed partner needs that support. They need somebody who's walked this road so that we can get right into the healing journey. No explanations needed. Unfaithful partners need to understand betrayal trauma. And in marriage counseling sessions, once again, if you're talking to a counselor who is not trauma informed, how is the unfaithful partner going to get the information about betrayal trauma? Right? Very few marriage counselors have any depths of understanding of what betrayal trauma is. Again, especially if they haven't gone through it. Unfaithful partners need to understand what betrayal trauma is, and they need to hear it from people that have gone through it. Not to blame, not to rub their noses in anything, but to give them the facts. This is factual information. Betrayal trauma is real. The PTSD that results from betrayal is real, and unfaithful partners need that information. Now, there's another thing that the unfaithful partners need, and they're not going to get this in marriage counseling, and that is a deeper understanding of why they made the choices that they did. Why did they choose to act outside of the marriage? Now, we're talking about an unfaithful partner who doesn't trust, okay? Unfaithful partners that seek attention in the outside world, outside of the marriage. They don't trust their partners. Yeah, I know when I ask people that question, like, I'll ask unfaithful partners, do you trust your partners? And they'll always say yes, but they're staying at the surface of trust. When I ask unfaithful partners, do you trust your spouse? Do you trust them with your fears, your insecurities, the things that you don't talk about at parties? Do you talk with them about what's really going on? Have you told them the whole truth about your story? You see, trust is so much deeper than just, yeah, I trust my partner, they'll never hurt me. It is so much deeper than that. So if you've got an unfaithful partner who doesn't trust, not at that intimate level, they're sitting with their spouse, the betrayed, with a marriage counselor. Do you think they're just going to all of a sudden open up and start having these in-depth, emotional, vulnerable conversations? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So the unfaithful partner needs that one-on-one therapy in order to dive deeper into those issues, because it's those issues, those fears, those insecurities, the fact that they emotionally suppress, all of that needs to be dealt with in a one-to-one individual setting. That's not marriage, that's individual. So this is why when people ask me about marriage counseling, I always say, that there's a time and a place for marriage counseling. The time is not after betrayal, though. I have to tell you that. After betrayal, each person needs their own unique healing path. And that's why, again, here at Healing Families, when we work with couples, we work with them individually, not together. I hope that helps. Again, I am Coach Beth Fisher. Please subscribe to my channel so that you can get the latest information on how to heal after betrayal.